ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, so we are back with another reaction video. So if you guys do not know, there's a lot going on right now in the pole dancing industry, and this video has gone viral and everybody's talking about it. So there's a woman named Tijuana Harris down in the ATL, and she has a fitness pole class. And basically she has decided to not open it up to all ages. Well, not all ages, child. From like 4 to 14. And you can come in there and you can do pole fitness and pole dancing with your mommy. So this is causing a lot of controversy on the internet, of course. Everybody and their mama got something to say about the situation. Now, let me say this first and foremost, okay? Y'all know I have no issues with strip clubs. Y'all have seen me at Magic City and, you know, Blue Flame. And hell, matter of fact, here in the Twin Cities, we went to the strip club about 2 weeks ago. It was a comedy show / stripper show. It was fun. It was fun. It was in downtown Minneapolis. And shout out to the tea sippers that were there. There were some tea sippers who happened to be strippers. I was like, look at... Y'all be everywhere. I'm like, even some of the strippers are tea sippers. Oh my God, say that fast 3 times, okay? But they were so cool. They were just there supporting their other stripper sisters. They worked downtown at the DTC, Downtown Cabaret. So, you know, shout out to y'all. Just super, super sweet girls. So, again, I'm not one of those people who shame sex workers per se, you know, as long as you're not fucking with no kids, as long as you're grown, do what you want to do, right? And like I said, y'all have known for years that I will venture into a strip club or two. Now, I will go into the strip club, you know, I might make it sprinkle, I might make it shower, but I'm not going to make it thunder, bitch, okay? You're not coming home with me and I'm not coming home with you. My name is not Fat Joe or Lil Wayne, so you might get some sprinkle from Lovelyti, but I'm not going to make it thunder, okay? If I want to make it thunder, I'll make it thunder out my own shit. Yeah! I'll pay my own damn self, okay? I'm getting the mirror and, you know what I'm saying, make it rain on me. But, you know, it's always a good time. It's always a key going to the club. So, you know, I was kind of surprised when I seen this video. So right now it is making national news. Oh, it's on the Today website, on Yahoo, People. So everybody's talking about this situation. So I want to go ahead and just read some of this article. Studio owner defends the Mommy and Me pole dancing class after footage goes viral. The pole dancing class is in Atlanta. It's called Mommy and Me Workshop. And the concept has some head spinning. In a now viral Instagram video, children are shown twisting, twirling, performing acrobatic tricks alongside adults at the Pink Pole Studio. The clip is set to the Take Me There song from 1998's Rugrats movie. And I thought that was a bit extra. Okay, Maya and Mace didn't make that song for y'all to, you know, have kids on the stripper pole to the song. When that song came out for us in the 90s, we was dancing, having a good old funky time. None of us were thinking about stripper poles back then, okay? So I'm going to show y'all the video of the workshop. So we're going to go ahead and watch this together here. Take me there, I want to go there. Take me there, let's go there. All right, there's a lot of little ones in this class. There's also boys. I'm confused as to why the boys are here. Like, should they not be dribbling a basketball, baseball, chessboard, video games? Why are they in this stripper class or fitness pole class? Very strange. Okay, all right. He's having a good old funky. She's so little. I don't know. She's so tiny. Okay, I don't really like those poses on camera for little girls. Okay, all right. Go ahead, and I think I've seen enough. All right, sis. So we just seen the babies and the mommies coming together doing the little stripper pole. So we're going to go ahead and watch some of the reactions that were on social media concerning this, because it definitely caused a firestorm, child.
TNP, man, coming into 2024, I really think it just needs to be a shift away from things like this, man. Black people, we're coming to laughing stock, man. It's to a point where so many bastardized children, broken families, divided, men don't have a say-so on how their kids are being raised. Everything's transactional among.
I don't understand why this is even a hot topic. Everyone should be shaming this. There is no reason to be teaching little girls how to be strippers. This is ridiculous and it's unreasonable. And I know it's no one but women pushing this. I didn't see any fathers standing around. I didn't see any fathers trying to show the child exactly how to swing around the pole. You know why? Because most men don't support their daughters being whores.
All right, y'all just heard Shamika Michelle, honey. So now the lady who's in charge of this, she's speaking out to Fox News. So we're going to go ahead and watch a bit of her interview here.
Is introducing the art form to kids, and it's Mommy and Me Pole Workshop. Video of one of the classes is creating a lot of buzz. Some people have been saying kids have no business swinging on a pole. In a Factor exclusive, I spoke to Pink Pole Studio owner Tia Harris. She says she has never worked as an exotic dancer, so don't think that. And her goal is not to raise the next generation of young exotic dancers. Everyone's been talking about your class, especially the one with the kids involved. Your thoughts on that, and where did you come up with that idea?
Okay, so
and your classes or your studio's much more than that. That's only
absolutely.
A component.
We're much more than that. So we've been in business 10 years. We made a decade last December. We offer everything: pole fitness, trapeze, lyra, aerial silk sling. So it's not just pole fitness or pole dancing, as they like to call it. Mm-hmm. When you say when we came up with it, you mean the kids portion or the entire?
Yes, the kids portion.
So we came up with it because it's fitness and everybody's doing it but kids in the United States. Everywhere else, kids are already involved in it. They're already excelling. And pole has also been recognized as a sport, and it will be a part of the Olympics soon. So we're not shying away from it. We're bringing our kids into it, introducing them to the new apparatus, and we're happy to allow them to go as far as they can with this.
And for those who have criticized you online saying you're sexualizing children, your thoughts on that?
They're sexualizing kids. Because when we look at this, we're looking at fitness. We're not looking at anything sexual. They're saying this is a stripper.
Okay, now that's the part I don't like, is the gaslighting. That as soon as people point out the obvious, that this is a form of sexualization. Let's keep it real. Let's stop playing semantics. Don't say because people look at kids who are in those positions with, upside down, their legs spread. Those are very sensual positions. That is what you do as a stripper. That is what you do on the pole. So if grown women know that those are positions and moves to make on the pole to make money in the club, why would people not see that when kids are doing that it's sexualizing them? I don't like when people try and gaslight and act like the public who's seeing this, like we're in the wrong for seeing these kids, doing something sexual. We're not sexualizing the kids. This entire program is sexualizing the kids, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and keep listening.
Plays, kids are stripping. Adults here don't even strip. So there's no way kids are stripping. We're not sexualizing kids. Kids are fully clothed. The trained instructors, they're also fully clothed. They're not doing any dancing, any choreo, strictly pole fitness. It's nothing different than gymnastics, playing outside on the monkey bars. It's a different apparatus. It's just something that the people aren't used to. And we're not going to shy away from it. We're going to introduce it to our kids and allow this apparatus to take us where we need to go.
All right, so we're not going to watch the whole thing, but what I find very interesting about this, like I said, now one thing I will say is that pole fitness, it is definitely a fitness class. It is definitely a lot of work. I remember I talked about this years ago. I did a pole fitness class, me and my really good friend, when we lived in Charlotte. Okay, we were both married. And, so it was like, bring a friend, free passes. And so they were doing like chair dances and pole fitness. So we got a chance to like learn how to like how Janet Jackson, I get so lonely. I should be, doing all that freaky shit in the chair. So, we were learning that, just, trying to spice up the bedroom and shit. And then they also had a pole class, right? So, these women make it look so effortlessly. They make it look so easy and good. When I tell you that's probably one of the hardest workouts till this day, that pole fitness workout lives in my head rent damn free, okay? It was so much work. By the time we left, I was in so much pain. I called out of work the next day. Neither me or her went to work. We called out because we were in so much pain. We were working muscles we didn't even know existed. I mean, our arms were sore, our legs, because you got to be able to grip those poles. So it is definitely a workout. People are, she's not lying when she says that. It is definitely a fitness workout. You will get your bang for your buck if you do a pole fitness workout. It's a lot. But I have to keep it real. I also don't really feel like it's for children. Like, I get the fitness work out of it, but if they want to work out, gymnastics is a little bit different, right? Because they're tumbling, gymnastics is also in the Olympics and things like that. Playing out on the playground is a way for them to get fitness. But there is a sexualization that comes with stripper poles, okay? Stripper poles or pole fitness, when you think of a pole, you think of the strip club. That's just what it is. It is synonymous with the strip club. It is synonymous not only with the strip club, but, sexuality, sensuality, all that stuff. Adult work, sex work. Those are all the things that come to mind when I think of a pole. I don't want to think about little kids gyrating on a pole. Granted, they're not taking off their clothes. I mean, thank God, because that is illegal. They're not taking off their clothes. But again, I'm not going to knock this sister because this is her business, but I just don't think that it's appropriate for children. That's just my personal opinion. I think young adults, grown folks, that's fine. I know for me, if I would have went to a pole fitness class and I walked in and there's a bunch of 3 and 4 and 5 and 6-year-olds, I would have turned right back around. I don't want to be in there with a bunch of children. I don't want to be bumping my ass next to some, little girl. It was just a bit much. And again, I get the whole, kids want to work out, they want to try it too. But I'm sure a lot of kids, a lot of boys watch UFC and MMA. That doesn't mean we're going to start putting children and having them do cage matches. You know what I'm saying? So I think it should be like the same mentality. We wouldn't put a kid into a UFC match and say, beat the shit out of this other kid because it's now a national sport. There's money to be made. It's super popular. So I think the same thing when I see this. I think it's a bit much in my personal opinion. I think the kids, I don't even think kids should be involved. I really think it should be at least minimum older teenagers, 16 plus, 18 plus. And then another thing that kind of makes me nervous because of social media, and we know there's a lot of perverts on social media, a lot of people who love to exploit children. Where are these videos going? I really hope she's not posting a lot of these videos from the class. While a lot of people may be looking at this as something innocent, you do have a lot of freaks online who are getting off on stuff like this. So people need to be careful. If they're going to do this whole mommy and me pole dancing class, I think it should be private. I don't think there should be any more videos posted online. I don't think she should be posting any classes of the kids online, just for the fact that there's also that, that stranger danger, where people are watching these kids and you don't know who's watching your child. You don't know who may start stalking your child. So that's the part that just kind of makes me nervous. But there's definitely a sexual aspect to this, so to try and say that it's anything but that, I think that's kind of disingenuous. Is it fitness? Is it a workout? Absolutely. It's a hell of a workout. I would never take that from people. And that's one thing, when I did do that fitness class, it made me have a new respect for a lot of strippers. Because again, they make it look so easy and effortlessly. Oh shit, it is no joke. When they're up there climbing, 5-10 feet and risking, you know, falling on the ground. It is no joke. That takes tons of practice, tons of work, and it looks beautiful. It's very artistic. I love watching girls on stripper poles. It's just very, very artistic, how they climb up and come down and do all the tricks. Like, I think it's beautiful. I don't personally want to see children like that. I don't want to see little boys hanging off of there. I don't want to see 4-year-olds, you know, sliding down poles. I just don't like it. For me, it doesn't sit well with me. But again, that's her business, and it's on the parents, right? All she can do is offer the classes. If the parents see nothing wrong with it and they have no problem, you know, twirling around with their kids on the stripper pole, then that's really on the parents. You really can't blame her. She's just offering a you know, quote unquote, safe space to come and do it. But at the end of the day, it's on the parents. And, you know, honestly, with a lot of these kids already mimicking, you know, women like Sexy Red, you know, girls off of the baddies, I just feel like it's just one more thing piling on top of the culture. It's just one more thing, you know, that young Black women and young girls of color are being exposed to. And it's like these kids are just constantly being bombarded with just sexual things, sexual imagery, and things like that. And because the strip club and stripper culture is so glamorized, I remember me and Emily did a podcast like 2-3 years ago about the glamorization of stripper culture. And Emily used to be a stripper. You know, she'll tell you, you know, it was a lot. It took a toll on her, you know. And so because it was so glamorized when they were growing up in, like, you know, the mid 2000s, that's why she ended up getting involved. And, you know, it really can suck your soul. It really can just drain you. You know, that's why a lot of girls try and go in, make as much money as they can, and then get out. But then, you know, I know some girls that they literally been stripping since I was in high school. For some people, it's just a continuous cycle. You know, if you can get in and get out, kudos to you. But for some people, they just get so used to it. And by the time you're getting older and fatter and all that stuff, you're not making the same money that you were making in your 20s. You know, so it's just, it's a lot. I just feel like this is just another thing to plant seeds in this generation's head. Like, okay, fitness pole classes for little kids. And so once they learn these moves and they know how to, you know, because kids are such quick learners. I don't care what you do with kids. You can make them a gamer. You can make them a basketball player. Kids love to learn and they learn quickly. And so again, if they're accumulating all of these skills and all of these acrobatic skills on the stripper pole, you know, from the time that they're little kids, 8, 9, 10 years old, by the time they turn 18, because all you got to do is be 18 to go strip, they're ready. They're ready for Magic City Mondays. They're ready for the Blue Flame. You know, they're ready for Rick's Cabaret. They're ready for, you know, ghetto ass Augie's in downtown Minneapolis. They'll be ready, you know. So I don't know. I just feel like it's a double-edged sword. But again, I can't put all the blame on the owner. You know, she's just trying to get a bag and make money. I get it. It's really on the parents. So if the parents are condoning it and the parents are okay with this, and that's on them. But I just think that, you know, unfortunately, so many children out here, especially young Black girls, they're sexualized enough. I just like to see kids just be kids. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun, enjoy your childhood, ride bikes, you know, just do things that kids just normally do. All the swinging on a stripper pole and gyrating, child, you have your whole life to do that. But again, that's just my opinion, honey. So y'all feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about this entire situation. Do you guys agree with her? Do you guys agree with what she had to say concerning, you know, why she's doing this, why she opened up her fitness club? And then also, how do you guys feel about this in general? Do you feel like people who are complaining, you guys are just sexualizing children, you know, there's nothing wrong with this? Or do you feel like, you know, at this point, it's just becoming too much and we need to stop with the sexualization of children and let kids be kids, and that they have their whole life from the time they're 18 until they're damn near 65, honey, till, you know, strip, till, you know, jump on a pole and swing around and do all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. I look forward to reading y'all's comments. Make sure you guys like the video. Feel free to share the video. Most importantly, make sure you still subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.